We got a brand new full show for you today. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And I'm just going to say, one of our listeners was out there doing the Lord's work, giving the loser line number to their neighborhood Karen.
Yes.
I don't know if that's necessarily the Lord's work.
It is. It is.
Adjacent.
Yeah, well, you're Catholic, so, it's just a different...
That's what they tell me in church.
Yeah.
Cool church.
Yeah, we got a brand new loser line batch of voicemails coming up for you. Got a new second date. Got lots of fun on the way. But first, let's make sure that we give our wonderful listeners who leave comments the shout outs that they deserve. What do you got, Alexis?
I was reading one from over the weekend, actually, and Pedro Ruiz said, I think I'm fiending for a full show episode. I keep scratching my neck from not having a full episode. Say hi to me the next episode. Pedro from OKC, don't be mean.
Okay. You're going to start freebasing our show, Pedro. Let's calm down.
What? I love that. And I love OKC. That's where my mom's from.
Ooh, nice. And now you can stop scratching your neck because it's here.
It's here. The wait is over. Let's get this show started. All for Pedro right now.
Think back to your high school days and tell me, did you ever cheat?
On like a test?
Oh, all
Brooke
the time
and Jeffrey in the morning.
On paper.
Yeah, Brooke, I'm not talking about cheating on your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your cousin with benefits here, because we all know the answer to that.
You cheated, Alexis?
Yeah, and my teachers told me after I graduated how they saw me do it all the time.
What?
Oh, what? Stop.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my God.
They let me get away with it.
I'm appalled.
Oh, that's awful.
Wow.
I never cheated.
Unabashed
I bet
cheating.
I did, but not a lot.
Well, a new study found 60% of adults claim they never cheated on any homework or any tests ever all throughout of high school.
Yeah.
Is reading the Cliff Notes, was that cheating? Like if you
No, that's smart.
Oh,
okay,
yeah. I would do that a
that's
lot.
doing less for more.
That's
you know what I
okay.
mean?
That was like AI back in
As
the
long
day.
as you didn't just copy them down.
No, I had my mom copy them for me, so and that's totally different. 28% said that they cheated just occasionally, and only 4% admit they did it frequently.
What?
The Alexises of the
Yeah,
world.
I forget I coach high school, so if you're listening, kids, I retract my statement.
Okay, because you sounded mighty proud at the beginning of this.
It sounds like she
Alexis.
was telling her kids she'll let them get away with
I
it.
mean,
Yeah.
listen to some of the facts that she gives out, and you can tell she didn't put her time in.
That's true.
I don't know. She's on a pretty big radio show.
Here's the thing. You can't cheat in the shock collar question of the day.
That's right.
Trust me, I've tried, and it never works. So let's send it over to the man who would prefer not to say if he hooked up with the entire Dallas Cowboys cheerleading team, our technical director,
bet.
Ashton. He'd rather not say.
I understand.
And I don't want to know. So just get to the questions, please.
Well, on this day in 1981, controversy rocked the Miss USA pageant when Miss New York State, Deborah Ann Fountain, was disqualified for the most heinous of crimes,
What'd she do?
stuffing her bra.
No.
And while Deborah got booted for fluffing her caps,
That is crazy. She honestly got kicked out.
That's
for that?
wild.
she did.
Dude, that is so messed up.
Not cool.
While other contestants have lost in more embarrassing ways by fumbling their words, for example, during the interview part of the contest.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why today I'm going to quiz all of you on the most shocking Miss America quotes of all time
Hey!
during a special pageant faux pas edition of
Oh, man.
Plenty of 20. So you guys say a number between 1 and 20. I'll read you a cringy quote given by a real Miss America contestant. You just have to tell me, did they really say that on stage? Or is it made up?
That is amazing.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
So we're going to start with the woman who never fumbles her words, just her cell phones. That's Alexis.
3.
All right, number 3. Your pageant faux pas happened at the Miss Ohio Teen USA pageant in 2010. Brooke Madison James said, I think climate change is bad, but also good, because without it, we wouldn't have summer. Was that quote real, or did we make that up?
It just reminds me of the Miss Congeniality quote about the
But that's the
day.
great thing about that movie.
Is
that-
it's based.
It's so true.
All of these are probably
It's
gonna
funny if
remind
it's
you.
real, so let's go real, Ashton.
I'm sorry, Alexis, that was made up.
Oh, man, I could see that being a thing.
Just like climate change.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's all
Okay.
made up.
That's
You
not
heard it here
right.
first.
People don't read your sarcasm, you too.
What sarcasm?
Brooke, give me a number, please.
Okay, give me number 7.
Your pageant faux pas happened during the Miss Universe pageant in the year 2000
Okay.
when Venezuelan beauty Martina Thorogood said, I want to be a marine biologist because I love hamburgers and dolphins are my favorite fish. Was that quote real or made up?
What the heck? Hold on, now I'm thinking about, is she eating a dolphin?
I don't
I'm
know
trying to
what the hamburger
understand
What's
it.
the association?
I'll tell you, so my best friend was Miss Montana, and I spent a lot of time at pageants
Can I have her
with
number?
her.
Can I have her number?
But here's the thing.
She's not answering, Jeff.
She'll give it to you after.
She's
when
gatekeeping.
you go up to Miss Universe, all of these women are expected to answer in English when it's not their first language. That's
a
why
great
I think this could
idea.
actually be real, is maybe she just mixed
in
up some
translation.
words when she was nervous. So I'm
Wow.
going to say it is real.
Good logic.
That's correct.
You didn't have to
was.
bash the English language, though, in your explanation. The English language is beautiful.
Jose, please give me a number.
Let's go number 1, like the pageant winner.
No.
Jose, your pageant faux pas happened during Miss Texas USA in 2012
Ooh, it's big in Texas.
when Tiffany Raines said, I want to start a charity for kids who don't know cursive because every autograph starts with a dream. Was that real or made up?
It's actually,
Every autograph, she's so used to signing them.
it's very poignant, actually.
I mean, if they took that back to the school board would probably
yeah.
reinstate cursive in all schools.
Because they took it out, right?
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense. Like, if
It's
you
not
want to
required.
be famous one day, you
Yeah.
have to learn how to do cursive to sign autographs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll never make it.
I don't know. I feel like this has got to be fake.
Really?
I don't think it's
So
real.
funny.
Yay!
That's correct. It was fake.
I wanted to be real, but come on.
Okay, Jeff, we are talking about the pageant faux pas that have happened throughout history. Give me a number.
18.
Your pageant faux pas happened in 2009 during the Miss Florida USA contest.
Okay.
Natalie Richardson said, if we all just unplugged our toasters at night, I think world peace would be way more possible.
Oh.
Is that real or made up?
Why, though? What's the logic?
Uh,
How would a toast saving electricity?
yeah, it's causing the energy shortage, which leads to wars because now we have to go steal oil and power from other countries.
Falling
the
okay, thought.
toasters?
Yep.
Yeah. There's so many brilliant women here, so I'm going to say this is 100% real.
Oh, wow.
You said real? I'm sorry, it was made up.
Thank goodness.
Oh, no.
Okay, Brooke, if you get this correct, you and Jose will be the co-champs of today's Plenty of 20. Give me a
You
number.
got to split that crown in half.
Wow.
so pretty.
I'm taking the sash. Give me my lucky number 17.
Okay, Brooke, your pageant faux pas happened during Miss Universe in 1994.
Okay.
When Denise Floriano from Venezuela was
no.
asked the question, if you could be born again, who would you like to be?
Okay.
Her answer,
Good question.
I would like to be born as Audrey Hepburn because she's a very beautiful person
Okay.
and she's dead.
What?
Was that real or made up?
Well, it makes sense. You don't want to be born as somebody who's still around. Then there's going to be two of them.
That would be
Yeah,
weird.
that's a good
don't want
point.
that.
That person would be annoyed.
Yeah.
Like, if Audrey Hepburn was still alive, she'd be like, yo, I'm me, not you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's logical, actually, so I'm going to say it's real.
It makes sense.
That was real. That means Jose and Brooke are the
Yay!
duo winners of
Hey, go jam.
Plenty of 20.
This is where we cry.
Yeah.
So
And I
beautiful.
congratulate
So you guys get to choose who gets shocked while singing the theme song to the Miss America pageant. Who's it going to
We
be?
know it's got to be Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, he is our Mr.
You would be the runner up.
I was Mr. Fallbrook Mall,
That's right.
1989.
Oh, that's
I was trying to
Let's
think
not
of your
forget.
title.
There she is, Miss America. There.
Dude, if they added a shot collar to the interview portion of the pageant,
It'd be the highest rated thing in all of the country. That's your shot collar question of the day. Got your phone tab coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We all want to be good at something, but
Yeah, of course.
it's frustrating to realize what you're good at is a completely useless talent.
okay.
Like the ability to balance a stack of pennies on your forehead.
Wow. Cool party trick, though.
Yeah.
Unless you have a flat head, that's kind of
Not
sad.
really.
I'd be impressed.
They're pennies, Brooke. Or, you know those people who can vibrate their eyes?
Oh,
They can shake their
yeah.
eyes. Why?
Yeah, why?
What good is that? I know at an Airbnb, I have the uncanny ability to open every single cupboard except for the one holding the glasses that I'm looking for.
Yes,
That is amazing.
I don't know
Yeah.
how I got that skill.
God, where's the silverware?
Yet, all of those are still more useful than Brooke's hidden talent, random trivia knowledge. Knowledge you'll never, ever need unless it's for this very game.
Yeah, it's true.
This is not coming off as a compliment.
I didn't mean it to come off that way,
Oh.
but someone
Can you balance
could.
pennies or not?
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Shake your eyes real quick, because someone could beat the queen of useless facts at her very own game when we play some trivia. That's coming up next. Eric is back for some more punishment today.
Yeah?
He's 0-3-3 against you all time, Brooke. Never
that's a lot
pulled
of
out a
ties.
victory, but today might be his moment.
Why?
Last time that we spoke to him, his wife was about, I think, 4 months pregnant. And now,
new baby.
no, they're 7 weeks away
Oh, my God.
from their very first baby.
Hey!
Wow.
Eric, how exciting is that?
Very exciting and nerve-wracking.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
going to be fine. All you got to do is love him. That's all you got to do.
Now, did we get the
Alright.
name? What's the baby's name going to be?
Sebastian.
Oh, you're telling people. Interesting.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay, how about we put a little wager on this game then?
Mm-hmm.
If Brooke wins, we're going to call that baby Hagrid. Like Brooke's Halloween costume
And
from
her
the other year.
personality.
I thought you were going to say Marla, but I guess it's a boy.
Yeah, and if you win, then Brooke will rename her own son Hagrid.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hagrid Fox.
So, a lot at stake with today's game. I think Eric is agreeing to it.
I mean, I'll agree to it. I can't
Your
tell you that
wife.
my wife would.
Oh, you're letting her have a say in this child's future?
That's
Not
how
like she's doing much for this baby.
Yeah,
Eric,
come on.
That's your first mistake as a father.
In
so-
Brooke's household, Michael makes all the decisions.
That's right. We have a lot to teach you, bud. But Brooke's going to leave the studio so we can get to the game here. 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know when you could say pass, but you have to beat Brooke outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
I am.
Good luck. Your time starts now. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, premiered on this day in 1999, featuring what controversial animated character?
Jar Jar Binks.
What's the name of the soybean paste that's added to soups for flavor?
Miso.
In 1492, what famous explorer reached the Americas?
Christopher Columbus.
What type of rock comes from a volcano? Igneous, metamorphic, or kid rock?
Metamorphic.
By population, the largest city is in Asia. Name it.
New Delhi.
Great guess there, Eric. Well done. Brooke's going to come back into the studio, maybe? There she is. All right, Eric. So apparently you listen to the show a lot if you've called in this many times. What's your favorite part of our show and why?
I like hearing you guys get shocked.
Oh, and the shock collar question of the
hear
day
that
to
often.
start it off
Yeah.
every morning. Interesting.
Yeah.
You like us in pain.
And by the way, I'm sorry, I feel like I have to correct Brooke from earlier.
What?
You need to do more than just love your kid.
What?
You need to feed them. You need to bathe them.
Okay, yeah.
You need to change their diapers.
That's a politically correct
People
thing to
know
say.
that, Jeff. That stuff will just come. You'll figure it out.
I'm just
Listen.
saying, if there was a baby book for how to raise a child, it wouldn't be just love them.
That's all you got to do. I'm telling you. Love nourishes, Jeff.
There's a naked baby on the ground in the hallway as a note that says I love it.
Don't
I
worry,
know.
I'm loving it over there, so it's fine.
That's all you got to do.
Okay. Oh, I'm sure, yeah. Someone else will step in and take care of it for
let's
you
hope.
anyway.
Yeah, CPS.
Okay, Brooke, now it's your turn. Mother of the Year, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good luck. Your time starts now. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, premiered on this day in 1999, featuring what controversial animated character?
Baby Yoda.
What is the name of the soybean paste that's added to soups for flavor?
Ooh, I know it. Oh my God.
Come on,
Umami.
In 1492, what famous explorer reached the Americas?
Columbus?
What type of rock comes from a volcano? Igneous, metamorphic, or kid rock?
Kid Rock, metamorphic.
Oh, she said Kid Rock first. I'm taking it.
Oh, that was a terrible game.
Oh, no.
Oh, you threw me off talking about not loving your kids, Jeff.
That's how
I
you
didn't
get
say
her.
don't love them. I say you have to
did.
love them
I
and
heard
do
you.
other things.
I heard you.
Let's go to the scoreboard to see how you did with Jose.
I've got a hangover. Who knows what that means?
Doesn't that mean you're drunk?
No. It means I was drunk yesterday.
Bolaños.
Eric, you got 3 correct today.
No way. There's no way I
Well
beat you,
done,
Eric.
Eric.
And Brooke, you know, he did a great job. Brooke only got 1 today.
Eric.
Yeah.
Eric.
Finally.
You get to rename Brooke's child.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's going to be a tough conversation with my second grader when I get home from work today.
Yeah.
But
Let's go over the answers for everybody. Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace premiered on this day in 1999, featuring the controversial character Jar Jar Binks.
okay, I haven't seen that movie
one?
yet. We've only started with the first 3.
Yeah. I remember
Yes.
as a
I
kid
know.
being like, what's the big deal? And I went back and saw some scenes and I
What's
was like,
wrong?
oh.
Is he, like,
it's
racist?
It is a bad
it's
stereotype.
controversial because he skates without a helmet on.
Oh,
No,
Very,
Jeff.
very bad message
Brooke,
being
we'll
sent
talk
to the
off air.
children.
okay.
The name of the soybean paste that's added to soups for flavor is miso.
Miso.
But you were right. Oh, Mommy's like, I
Oh,
can see
it's
because
like
it's a
the-
salty.
In
well,
1492, Christopher Columbus reached the Americas. The type of rock that comes from volcanoes. I feel like Kid Rock
it's
would have been a good
Kid.
answer.
Bro, he shot out of a volcano in an American flag.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah!
But the answer we were looking for was igneous rock.
Igneous.
That's volcanic rock.
Boo.
And by population, largest city in Asia is Tokyo. 37 million residents there. Delhi has just over 33 million people
Wow,
living in it.
wild. So many people.
Eric, you didn't even need to get that one right. It was enough to beat Brooke.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Finally getting into the win column. And just for playing, you're getting a $25 Disney gift card valid at any Disney resort, theme park, or online in the Disney store.
Yeah, I can retire and my son will know I'm a winner.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, man.
Well
God.
done, Eric.
Hagrid Fox.
What's his middle name going to
Do
be,
I
Brooke?
change?
Hagrid what? Hagrid?
Right now he has 2 middle names, but maybe I change it, you know.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I stick with Marla. Hagrid, Marla Fox, you know.
Oh, I like it.
Just really punish the kid. Well,
Yeah.
listen, I'm going to hit you up in about 20 years to help pay for those therapy bills, all right, my man?
All right.
All right.
I won't answer the phone.
All right. And hey, man, good luck with your new baby.
Yeah,
Congratulations to
you're
you
gonna
and
be
your
a great
wife.
dad.
Thank you.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
A lot of the times we have desperate dudes filling up our voicemail machine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tons of strange and creepy messages. But luckily, some genius gave the number out to a crazy neighborhood Karen.
Yes.
Wait, why are we cheering?
Yeah, I
She
don't
deserves
know.
it, I bet.
Oh, man. And it's going to be funny.
We've got the audio to prove it. Plus, for the first time ever, we almost had a person leave a completely normal voicemail.
Hey.
Until he forgot one crucial step. Hitting end on that phone call. Because what the phone picked up afterwards
Yep.
is the reason that his call landed us right here in a brand new edition of the Loser Line. It's coming up right after this.
Hey girl, what's up with you? Wait a minute, is this the right number?
It's the Loser Line.
Come on, just call me back.
If you haven't heard the Loser Line before, it works like this. Let's say a guy approaches you while you're out at the club and uses this charming pickup line on you. Hey, sweet thing. Not saying that I'm a hunk or anything, but when I take my clothes off in the bathroom, I turn the shower on.
Oh, I get it, because the shower's okay.
It's so turned
Thinks you're- yeah,
on.
I get it.
And after
Why
he
did it
says
take you so
that,
long?
don't harpoon him in the
Steamy in
blowhole. Instead, tell him he's 10 times older and 10 times cuter than your last boyfriend. And that's when you give him the digits to the Loser Line. So hopefully he leaves an awkward voicemail that we can play on the air. Voicemails like this one.
Next message.
What's up? It's your girl, Jess. Just out here vibing and surviving. Being super spontaneous, you feel me? Anyways, hit me up if you want to grab a drink. Or, go skydiving. Or adopt a goat together or whatever. Because, I'm down for anything. Except for sushi. I'm sorry. Sushi just gives me the ick. I break out in hives and everything. It's actually really gross. Besides that, hit me up.
Next message.
I love how she has her normal fun girl voice.
Yeah.
And then her sushi ick voice.
Yeah, no, but seriously, it's a medical emergency.
Yeah, it's her allergy voice.
I do feel like she had the same boundaries that Alexis had.
Yeah, I like this girl. So that makes sense.
Next message.
Hey there, Christina. How's it hanging? I hope you're doing good. Just calling to say that I really enjoyed meeting you. You're super easy to talk to, and if you ever want to grab a coffee or, I don't know, do something casual, just give me a ring and let me know. No pressure, okay? Take care. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Take care? Who says take care? Oh, what am I, a pharmacist? Here's your music. Take care now. Oh, God. Of course I freaking blew it. God.
Next message.
Oh, I feel for him so badly.
Yeah, but
He's
take
all
care
of us.
is a pretty lame way to end a
I
message.
think it was bad. Like, I was like, oh my God, this is
didn't
the
notice.
most
Yeah,
normal message
yeah.
he's ever gotten. I thought he was going to go into how casual was something not casual at all.
Yeah.
It's better than the line I use, which I'm just like, thank you so much for just talking with me.
Yeah.
Because I needed someone.
I think that was better than the take
Oh,
care
you think
line.
I'm good? Well, thanks.
Yes. Remember, you can always listen to our favorite Loser Lines phone taps and our second dates on YouTube and on our TikTok at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Plus, anywhere where you get your podcasts. Now, let's go back to the clips.
Next message.
Is this Dan, the plumbing man? Your van was parked on my cul-de-sac this afternoon. And honestly, I'm sorry, but literally, what is wrong with you?
Whoa.
You always leave your rusty ladder. It's a safety hazard, for God's sake. There are children who live here. My son could have rode his bicycle onto a little death trap and broken his arm, or, I don't know, worse, a bunch of vagrants could have come by, grabbed your ladder, and used it to break into my house.
Oh.
Did you even think of that? No, you're probably too busy smoking drugs or, hitting your vape pen, getting high, because I've seen you do that. Okay, you should know that I've taken photos and I've put them into a Google Doc, and I will be posting them onto your neighborhood Facebook page, okay?
Wow.
Dan, the unemployed man. You dimwit.
Oh.
Next message.
Dang.
wow.
You know how those rogue ladders lead to crime.
Yeah.
I mean, please.
You know, she's the neighbor everyone loves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the mom.
Yeah.
She's going to be so fun when that kid gets in high school.
There's
Yeah.
such a difference between parenting now and parenting like 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Because 20, 30 years ago, that woman wouldn't have been like, thank you so much for leaving your ladder out in front of my house. My children
Yeah.
played on it for 5,
Yeah.
6
Oh, yeah.
hours. They didn't come home. I didn't have to feed them. It was wonderful.
Yeah, my parents encourage rusty toys.
Yes.
For sure.
To build character.
And the sharper, the better.
Yes.
So
yeah.
fun.
Next message.
Hey there, Sheena. It's me from Trivia Night. You done blew my mind. Like how you knew all them answers to the trivia questions and whatnot. You knew what a fjord was. I ain't never even heard of that. I thought they was talking about a truck. But fjord? That's a new one on me, man. I tell you. Then you turned around and you was able to shotgun a beer like nothing. I mean, that's impressive, Truth is, I'm not sure I'm smart enough to keep up with you. I mean, I ain't much of a reader. I do got a library card, but that's just, get that free air conditioning. But if you feel like giving a simple man a chance, maybe you and me can find a nice spot to hole up in. Split up a Colt 45, talk about some things, or watch some YouTube. It's all good to me.
Next message.
Wow.
That feels like true cowboy romance, Jeff.
Yeah, it really is.
It feels like he would be absolutely in love with Brooke if he likes women that do trivia
Oh, yeah.
and can drink people under the table.
How do
Yeah.
you know we haven't already dated?
And a library card.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
And it sounded like he was from my hometown.
Actually, you're the one who ruined him for life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blew his mind with that fjord. It was a 4x4 fjord.
Oh, damn. Okay, enough with the dirty talk,
A
Brooke.
Fjord F-150.
Remember, you can listen to Loser Line regularly at this time every week. And make sure you subscribe to the Brooke and Jeffrey TikTok page where you can hear all of your favorite Loser Lines right there. We got a phone tap coming up.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And for today's prank call, a mother contacted us and said her daughter, who's 28 years old,
Okay.
finally decided to move out of the family house and trek out on her own.
Hey, good for you.
Good luck out there.
It was her decision?
But now, after a few months, Mom is regretting it.
Why?
Because she isn't hearing from her daughter as much.
Oh,
that happens, Mom.
That's why she reached out to a radio show and thought it might be funny if we posed as a private detective, gathering info and reporting it all back to Mommy in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking to speak with Stephanie Weiss.
This is she who is calling?
Hi there, Stephanie. My name's Tyler Tobinson. Family Gumshoe. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
That's good.
What did you say that this was about?
I'm a family gumshoe, otherwise known as an investigator.
Okay, yes, I got that. But what is this in regard?
You're hard to track down, but I'll just get right to the point. I was hired by your mother, Heather Weiss, to find out what's really going on in your life.
What?
Yeah, according...
What do you mean?
Okay, no need to get hysterical with me here.
I mean, I'm not getting hysterical. I'm a little shocked, obviously, as anyone would be.
Whatever you want to call it, let's just keep the emotions out of this. Because according to your mom, since you don't live at home anymore, you don't really call or text. She doesn't hear from you practically ever.
Oh, my God.
So
really?
A lot of questions and not a lot of answers.
So you're serious? My mom hired a private detective to find out why I'm not texting her.
Man, I prefer the term family gumshoe.
Sure, whatever you prefer.
Okay.
This is ridiculous.
Feel free to have that opinion. But as I said before, Mom doesn't hear from you as much as she used to. So naturally, she has her suspicions.
Suspicions?
That's right.
I texted her back the other day. Like, I've just been busy with school.
Yeah, no, I saw the text. And if I'm being honest, it smelled like a porta potty in July.
What?
Stank.
I'm not lying. I'm busy with school. Why would I lie about that?
Busy. Okay. You see, in my line of work, whenever someone says the word busy, it usually translates to I'm doing hardcore drugs.
Oh my God.
I've seen
Is that what you think is happening?
Seen it a million times. Kid flies the coop, gets hooked on painkillers. Next thing you know, they're hitting the streets just trying to make motel money.
Oh my God.
Nobody's blaming you. I'm just trying to get the answers.
I have a condo downtown, and I just got a job as a graphic designer. I am not hooked on painkillers.
I'm going to write that down in my report.
Please do, and please tell my mother this.
Daughter claims to live loose lifestyle in sleazy condo.
You mean affordable condo
with
downtown?
revolving door of drugs at the ready.
What are you writing down? I do not do drugs. I have a good job, and you are taking everything out of context.
Oh, I am? Okay, well, what's your landlord's name then?
His name is Tim?
Oh, okay. I'm going to write that one down. Daughter admits her pimp's name is Tim.
What? My landlord. You said, what is my landlord's name? And I said Tim. And then you said pimp.
Okay,
You're
sorry.
gumshoe, whatever the hell you are.
I'll change it. I'll change that. I'm writing down daughter working by herself on the streets.
You know what? I am not talking to you anymore. I am no longer under my mom's roof.
Oh, okay.
Please tell her that this is not something that she needs to worry about
Got it.
or that she needs to be hiring people about.
Writing that down.
Don't change what I said. Write exactly that.
I
This
am.
is the dumbest thing ever.
Writing it. Daughter is fired up about mom's prank phone call.
Direct quote. This is the dumbest thing ever.
I'm not sure if you heard me there. Mom's prank phone call,
Oh,
but still denies prostitute lifestyle.
did you just say prank
What?
phone call?
Oh, yeah, I guess I kind of did, huh? Because your mom, Heather, set you up for a phone tap. You're on the radio with Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Oh, my God. I'm going to kill her. I'm going to kill her.
Your mom told us that you never call back home anymore, and so she wanted us to prank you. It's kind of her revenge.
Oh, my gosh. I just started a new job. will try and call her
No,
back.
I know. I know you're going to school by day and working the streets by night. Just trying to keep it going.
No, I do have a good job. I'm just, trying to make some extra money to help pay for school.
Yeah, and also to pay your pimp, Tim.
Oh my God, you're so dumb.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
They say timing is everything when it comes to comedy.
You guys.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Let's see Kevin Hart pull that one
Yeah.
off. But one of our listeners learned his comedy lesson the hard way.
Ooh.
When
Harder than that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he attempted a bad joke at an even worse time during his first date. And instead of laughter, all he got was a silent death stare.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Is it possible that one joke was so awful it completely ruined his romantic chances?
Oh, man.
We're going to find out or die trying in your brand new second date.
I get it.
Jeff.
I knew it.
Update.
Got him again.
Yeah, suck it, Bill Burr. We're going to do it coming up right after this.
Second date update.
Meeting somebody that you're interested in at a friend's birthday party
Yeah.
sounds kind of fun to me.
Yeah, for sure. What a great place to meet.
And that's actually our listener's story today for how they met. I've actually met somebody that same way.
Really? Who?
Now, keep in mind, I was inside the cake at the time,
So you're going to pop.
ready to pop out, and this party was kind of like a group birthday sort of thing.
I think I know.
Is there another person in the cake with you, Jeff?
No, but I woke up very sore the next morning from crouching inside that cake for so long. But you know what? Enough about me and my story. Let's talk to our listener, Paul. Paul, were you inside of a cake too?
I was not inside of a cake.
Wow. That sounds
okay.
like a boring party.
What was it, like a flan?
We don't know. We want to know, like, what was this birthday? How did you meet this person? Let's hear the whole story.
Yeah, so went to a mutual friend's birthday. That's really not important. But I saw the girl there.
Well, I think it is actually, because if you're at a friend's birthday, you know a lot of people. There's mutuals there.
So-
It's different if it's a rando's party.
And what I'm curious about is, did your friends alert you that there would be a cute single that you were going to meet?
No.
Okay. Okay.
It was more of
painting
a.
this great
Yeah,
picture.
this is all on you.
It's more of a natural meeting.
Okay.
All right.
So tell us, what's the name of this girl that you thought was so attractive?
Her name is Stacy.
Stacy.
And I would not describe her as a conventional beauty, but she is a person who's extremely striking.
I can't tell if this is a compliment or
Yeah,
not.
it's coming in and out
doesn't
of
come
one.
off.
It dabbles like almost a compliment.
Yeah.
And then it's like a rugged face, or what did you call it?
I mean, why do you
I
say,
feel like you're like a handsome Squidward.
like, why even add that into the conversation that it's not conventionally beautiful? Why would you even say that?
It is bad the more I say it. Like,
It's just how I would describe her.
Okay.
maybe he means like she
All
was
right.
not his type, but she was pretty.
Okay, and so how did you start a conversation with her?
Well, I just went up and started talking to her about her outfit because, while it wasn't risque or anything, it was stylish.
These comments.
Was it like a dress, bro? Or like,
Do you
was she wearing a romper?
Do you normally meet like models in bikinis places to go?
No. But again, it was a friend's birthday party, so I showed up in T-shirts and jeans, and there she was in this like very slim, beautiful outfit. She looked like she could be selling cigarettes in the 1930s.
Again, not sure if this is a compliment.
You
We
have a
don't
way
know.
with
Cigars,
words, Paul.
cigars.
So she's wearing something that no other woman in their right mind would wear, but
Unless it was the 1930s.
Yeah.
Then they
You
would.
guys are painting it in a negative light.
oh, we are.
We're just teasing you.
She's
Like,
so she's wearing a flapper.
Yeah. So
tell us more about the hangout.
Well, talking to her, she's obviously a person who gets a lot of male attention, and
That wasn't obvious to me.
Yeah. Based on the
It
rest.
really wasn't.
okay.
But okay.
Is this considered your date?
no.
Oh,
I got her Instagram handle, and then I slid into her DMs. And then,
Okay.
Okay.
So you didn't ask her out just then. You asked her out later.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh,
Great.
Okay.
So tell us about the date where you guys met up.
The day was great. We went out for Thai. We had good food. I continued to ask her questions about her incredible fashion sense because, again, she showed up in another unconventional outfit. And,
Bro, is she a stylist or something?
I'm just trying to think it was like bootcut jeans at this point. He's
What if it's not a crazy?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm wearing a dress, a
Was she?
sundress.
Did she like you complimenting her on her fashion style?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It obviously takes a lot of time and preparation and presenting how she looks, and it's incredible. It is really amazing to see.
Okay, and
cool.
you know a lot of women spend like a lot of time before a date getting themselves ready, making sure they look really good. So I'm sure she felt seen.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. She said that fashion was her passion.
I like that saying.
God, it sounds like a bumper sticker, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So she talked on and on about that, and that was great.
Okay.
And at one point, the conversation veered. We realized that we were both conspiracy nuts, which is
What?
how bizarre is that?
That's fun.
Wait, you believe in them or you just like to know about
Yeah,
them?
let's like to talk about them.
I would say we like to talk about them, but specifically, do you guys know the movie Room 237?
No, is it a
No.
horror film or something? It sounds like it.
No, it's a documentary about The Shining, but
Oh.
there's a bunch of conspiracy theories about the movie.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, so that was a big point of conversation for you two because you'd both seen this.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting topics, though. You know, it's not just weather or what do you do
Yeah.
for work.
You guys can watch a movie and by the end be like, okay, we got the treasure map.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think we figured it out.
Really sexy, setting the mood. So how did you two end the date?
That was me, the probably the only awkward part, because when the check came, I made a stupid joke about how she would have to Venmo me, and then she gave me a really dirty look, and I was like, I was kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Did she actually Venmo you?
No. Again, I stressed that I was only kidding. That was the only hiccup. And we had a great meal. I drove her home. I kissed her on the cheek, and haven't really gotten that many texts from her since.
Okay, so there's been some
Were
communication.
you
but not
aiming
much.
for the cheek or the lips and she turned?
Great question.
I would have taken the lips, but I wanted to play it safe. It was her first.
Okay.
That's good. That's a cute move, man.
All right. So how long has it been since that date happened?
Almost a week.
Oh,
A
all right.
week.
And nothing? Like she hasn't texted you, I'm busy or anything?
It's very, one word answers, so no.
The vibe's off. You
What
can
do you-
always tell.
Yeah, what do you think?
I think she's unconventional, so who knows? I just want to see if you guys can get her to text me back.
Okay.
We're going to call this unconventional woman. I'm
Oh,
excited.
no. This is
Yeah.
it.
What if she talks unconventionally?
This is an unconventional way to go about getting another
That's
date.
for sure. So we're going to reach out to Stacy for you in just a few minutes and find out, does she have a reason or is some sort of conspiracy afoot
Oh,
here?
I like that.
This would be awesome.
Hopefully it's the first. We're going to do it with your second date update right after this. Hold on.
Second date update.
If you missed the first part of our second date, we learned a new way to compliment a woman.
Yeah.
Is to
Yeah, we
call
did.
her an unconventional beauty.
You know, it's really honestly a good compliment. It was just the way he was saying it felt off.
Yeah.
The word unconventional. Like, you are so sexy unconventionally. Just
Yeah.
doesn't sound right.
It was a little bit confusing, but we think it was supposed to be a compliment from our listener, Paul, who
For
was
sure.
he was enamored by Stacy and her unique sense of style, along with her unconventional looks
Yes. Yeah.
that most men might not gravitate towards, but 1 in a million do find her striking, and
Okay,
that
don't
one
say that.
is with us right now, and it drove Paul to reach out to a radio show.
Wow.
Paul, how are you feeling about us calling her in a second here?
Again, I would like to stress she is
Yeah.
an attractive woman.
Okay.
He's like,
I'm just quoting you.
Yeah,
is
he's
all I'm
not
saying.
feeling good after that whole recap,
Yeah.
Jeff. But you did say, like, she probably has men hitting on her all the time.
yeah.
Yes, easily.
Sounds
Yeah.
like she also has a lot of confidence.
And which-
she's stylish.
Totally. That's a good point, Jose. I mean, that might just be it. Maybe she's too busy with other dates
Yeah.
to, like, get back to you.
She's just swimming in a sea of dudes right now.
God, aren't you jealous?
Book my trip. Anyway, let's reach out to Stacy. Hopefully she picks up and can give us a little bit of insight. I'm dialing her number right now.
Hello?
Hi, is this Stacy?
Yeah. Who's this?
Hey, we're a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, Stacey.
Hi, good morning.
Welcome to the show.
What is this? Is this like a prank?
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the
No.
morning.
No, we do those, but not
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah, not this, though.
This is our top-rated segment called it's called Second Date Update.
Yeah.
Good sell, Jeff.
So I was
nice
reading the
job.
sign on the wall and I
It
got
was-
distracted
It
by
obviously
Brooke and
wasn't
Jeffrey.
always top rated.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
actually
God.
falling in the rankings as we speak. So we'd like for you to be a part of it.
Yeah, Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No, it's fun.
I think you need to hear why we even have your information.
Yeah, because one of our listeners says he went out on a great date with you recently and would like to see you again. He's a little confused why it's not happening, though. His name's Paul.
Oh, no, I can't even. No,
What?
don't even.
What?
No.
Wait,
Oh.
don't even
Whoa.
with Paul? Or you just hate us and don't want to talk to us?
Or both.
Yeah.
No, Paul. Like, I have nothing against you guys.
Well, what do you
Like,
have
I
against
can't.
Paul?
I just can't. I'm so mad at him.
Okay.
mad.
Wow.
Oh, man, he is in the dark.
Yeah, if that's how you feel about him, that's totally valid. But he doesn't understand why.
He doesn't even know you're mad.
Yeah, according to his recap of the date, it was actually a great night.
Oh, he has problems.
He has a problem? Wait, is this a problem
Yeah.
you noticed on the date, or is this something you learned about him later?
It was what I learned on the date. Okay, listen. He didn't take any pictures of me at all during our date. And I look friggin' incredible.
You wanted him to take photos of you?
Like, yeah, I mean, the fact is, I am friggin' hot. Like, ridiculously hot.
Unconventionally hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some might say.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Not your standard.
Okay,
That's
and
great.
and you wanted him to pull out his camera as soon as he complimented you and start snapping photos?
At some point, he didn't do any. And I kept even giving him hints like, oh my God, how many more selfies? Like, take a friggin' picture of me.
Did you say he took selfies? Did he take pictures of himself?
No, I took selfies.
Oh, he could have taken
And that is funny that he didn't bring that up. That would be a weird thing. So you took pictures of yourself.
If you saw what I look like, you'd understand.
Oh,
Stacey, I'm trying to understand. By him not wanting to take a photo of you on his phone,
No, not wanting to, not doing
not
it.
doing it,
Mhm.
to you, that was like an offense.
Can I be honest with you? There's a reason they say actions speak louder than words. He can tell me I'm beautiful. Like, I know I'm beautiful.
Okay.
But it means nothing without actually taking pictures of my beauty.
So it's like prove
if he really thought that you were as beautiful as he said he was, he would have been taking photos to memorialize that moment for all of time.
Hey, maybe he took secret candids when you weren't looking. We don't
Okay.
know.
That would be so creepy, though.
Well, she likes it, not to hurt it.
That is so creepy.
The highest form
Good
of a
point.
Wait, did
compliment.
you just say that's creepy? I heard her say that.
Well, it'd be creepster if he did it without me knowing it.
Okay.
Well, at least we have the guidelines.
You do have boundaries.
I'm glad.
that's good.
I am happy to hear that.
Well, I hope that this isn't too creepy to tell you, but
I hope he's been taking pictures.
What?
Paul is actually on the other line quietly listening
What?
in. Yeah, that's how the segment works is we have them listen to hear what the reasoning is. So, Paul, are you there?
Yeah, I would just want to say that I know you looked incredible on the day, and that's how I was telling you how beautiful you were. I'm pretty sure I said it like multiple times.
Oh, you're missing the point, Paul.
Words mean nothing without the actions to back it up.
Yeah.
Well, I was just focused on being present with you and having a good conversation and connecting with you. I thought that was more important.
Usually that's a huge
But
deal.
really, you were just thinking of yourself, weren't you?
He's selfish.
I think he's thinking of
You're
you.
selfish. I think he's trying to say that there was so
Yeah.
much more to you, than just how beautiful you are.
No, I think you're giving him a pass he doesn't deserve.
Okay. Paul, can you admit that you were selfish that night by not taking a bunch of photos of her?
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I never thought that would be an offense.
Well, that sounds patronizing. And I was so sad when I got home that night. I only took 5 selfies in my outfit.
Wow.
Only 5? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
normally I take a lot more. Hello.
Oh, yeah. If you only take 5 photos of yourself, you know that's a bad night,
Down
right,
bad.
Alexis?
Yeah,
Oh,
down Thank
God.
you. Yeah.
Yikes.
What do you have to say about it, Paul?
You know, out of the millions of different things that could have gone wrong on the date, I didn't think of this.
Yeah.
And I should have.
Yeah.
And I wish I'd taken more photos. I wish I had.
Yeah.
And I wish that the apology could have come a long time ago.
Oh, it's
Okay.
too late? Are you saying it's too late?
We're having constructive communication here, so maybe this is a good opportunity to ask, would both of you consider going out with each other another time with many, many photos taken of Stacy. And if you're willing to do that, then we would pay for it.
Oh, we should hire a photographer.
No,
Yeah.
we don't have that
That's
budget.
way too
sorry.
expensive. Yeah.
I think you should book us a trip.
What?
A trip?
What?
Yo,
What?
we don't have that at all. We just said we don't have money for a
A
photographer.
trip to Applebee's.
You want me to book a trip?
You want Paul to book it?
Yeah. Didn't I just say that? I feel like I just said that.
Okay, well,
You just met him. You want to go on a trip with him? You weren't even going to call him back a second ago.
think of how great she's going to look on vacation, bro.
I'm thinking like first class.
What?
Paul Houston coach wherever that is. That's what I'm thinking.
You're thinking airplane. I thought you meant like a road trip
That's
somewhere.
so that's how you
Airplane.
apologize to you,
Oh,
right?
get her a first
Right.
class ticket.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's,
And listen, he can sit and coach.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
That's-
Who's
hey.
going to take pics of you on the plane?
that's going to save him some money, though.
Yes.
So don't argue that point.
This is very, very reasonable
So-
woman on the phone who clearly.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, you're welcome, Stacy. So look,
sarcasm so well.
unfortunately, due to our radio budget, we're not going to be able to pay for plane tickets, but maybe we can fund the in-flight meal. At least the coach one. We could probably afford that one
I
for
think
Paul.
It's like
I think
$10 or
it's usually
$8.
an $8 snack
$8.
box.
Paul, would you be open to this idea?
Well, what choice do I have? I mean, if that's the only way I can spend time with her, then that's what I have to do, right?
Wow. The lengths that he's willing to go to for you, Stacy. Would you agree to a date with him?
As long as he's in coach, accepts the terms that I'm in first class.
Wow, you don't want to sit next to him if it's...
And he does selfies of me.
Oh.
What if he buys 2 first-class tickets?
Jose,
Honestly, you're next to him. Is that
They
bad?
are not equals, okay?
Yes.
I don't think you've caught
He
that.
needs to
yeah.
remember he's going to be punished for a few weeks
Yes.
before he's allowed to sit next to
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
But
all
look
right.
at that. Paul, you asked us for another date. You started off with a little bit of miscommunication.
Yeah.
Not enough photos taken, and ended with the most unconventional, beautiful romance in all of history.
Wow. I have a tear in my eye.
That must feel good.
It doesn't feel bad.
It will when you check your bank account later.
She doesn't care about that.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
When you're a man and you see a sliver of an opening to hang out with an unconventional woman, and she says, buy me a first-class plane trip to somewhere nice while you sit and coach,
Yeah.
you can't let an opportunity like that slip away.
I guess not.
That's
It
right.
That's
just
not an opportunity, Jeff.
sounds like such a good, healthy relationship.
Yep. Paul is no fool and jumped right on top of it.
Wow.
That's why he's on Travelocity right now, booking a $7,000 first-class ticket to Turks and Caicos like a real gentleman.
I've always wanted to go there.
While he flies in the luggage compartment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
if he's lucky.
Yeah,
But hey,
I mean-
good on you, Paul. You came here for a
Yeah.
date and you left with one.
Do you think that we're going to get an update from them like 5 years from now where they're happily married with a couple babies on the way?
Yeah, she's
Oh.
like, he bought me my house and he stays over at his
Yeah.
house. It's a great marriage.
Yeah, she'll be happy.
Yeah.
Love does work in mysterious ways.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it takes us to give it a little bit of a nudge. So email the show. We'll call that person who's not calling you back, and go check out all of our second dates. See our whole resume. Wherever you get your
Yeah.
podcasts, they're up at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and I'm sorry to say something that I feel like just got here recently
What?
is already going away.
Well, then we must have not have liked it that much. What is it?
I'm going to miss you, Ashton.
No one who works here.
Oh, okay.
It's
Wow.
the
I assume.
I'm talking about the Gen Z saying, no cap.
No cap.
I
Meaning,
thought that left a while ago.
I haven't heard that in a minute.
Yeah.
what does it mean, Brooke?
It means that you're not lying.
Yeah.
Right. It means truth, no lie.
So now that Brooke knows it, that's why it's
That's
not.
how you know it's
Yeah.
definitely way
What?
past its due.
Dude, I'm goated. I'm
But-
so Sigma.
You're right, dude.
Yeah.
I say it's going away because it's now being officially replaced by a new slang term, all thanks to Gen Alpha.
All right, what is it,
And I'm
Jeff?
encouraging all of us to start saying this around the office and on air as
Is it-
frequently as
Oh, boy.
possible.
Is it skibbity truth?
That's old news.
I think
Okay.
that's last year.
I'm going to sound super cool when I'm telling you this,
Oh.
so I'm going to turn my hat backwards for
Oh,
it,
here we
okay?
go.
Wow,
There
Jeff,
it
that's
is.
what the kids are doing.
Yeah.
Now,
Sideways is even cooler, Jeff.
instead of no cap, now you say fax, no printer.
What?
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
facts like FACTS?
Nope.
FAX.
FAX, like
Like
the
a
outdated
fax.
machine.
Why would they be? They don't even know what that is.
That's why it's cool.
And how does that mean truth? Fax, no printer?
It's the same
You
pronunciation.
have to have a printer in order to have a fax.
See, the fact that Brooke is confused and hates it means it's super cool right
Remember
now.
when we tried to do fax taps? Maybe we should go back to that. Instead of phone taps.
Maybe because I am getting on board the Gen Alpha train with fax, no printer. So there you go. Whoever's listening to this right now, you are 1% cooler than you were just 60 seconds ago.
Tell all your kids today, all the parents listening.
Yeah,
That's right.
fax it.
You
The kids are
are
gonna be like,
welcome.
we don't say that.
Yeah, Jeff doesn't even know what's cool.
Laser stories coming up next. That's fax, no print. It's the radio segment that's making a difference with its new charity, Leftovers Without Borders.
What?
Don't toss out that 3-week-old Tupperware of shrimp scampi. Ship it to underprivileged children overseas so that they can enjoy those last 4 moldy bites.
Yeah, Jeff, that's not charity.
The best part is they're financially responsible for cleaning and shipping the empty Tupperware back to you.
Oh, they have to return the Tupperware.
Yeah, it's yours
I
after
see.
all.
Wow.
Thanks to Laser Stories.
God, what a big heart you
The
have.
segment where we read weird news stories around the globe just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other mold scolders just don't. This first laser story is out of Los Angeles. A 42-year-old man named Connor Munson came home recently after being away for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And when he put the key in the door, he looked inside and saw that his house had been ransacked.
Such a terrible feeling. And scary. Like, are the people still inside?
Yeah.
He couldn't believe it, and as he walked around surveying the scene, he found the unthinkable.
What?
A naked man sleeping in his bed.
There they are.
That answers that question, Brooke.
Well, I mean, it could be a positive depending on how
Yeah,
the
Brooke's
naked man
best day
looked.
ever.
Hey. Wait, someone just delivered him?
So Connor called the police, and they hauled the guy off to jail.
That
But
seems easy.
turns out Connor's adventure wasn't done yet.
Uh-oh.
He continued to find strange things inside of his home.
Uh-oh.
The intruder apparently ate an entire box of ice cream sandwiches,
Oh.
Can you blame him?
So good.
cooked 7 veggie burgers,
Wow.
Wait a
and
minute.
went through all of his chewing gum.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm
Dang.
glad he got all his cravings in before jail time.
Yeah.
You know?
He ate a full box of 60 pieces of gum, then spit it
Whoa.
out in a big wad the size of a softball onto his coffee table, then added a Post-it note onto it that said the word art in quotes.
Oh, okay.
He's,
You know?
he's cultured.
You know, it's always in the eye of the beholder.
That would be
Yeah.
like a $2 million
Yeah.
Oh,
piece of
yeah.
gum if
Yeah.
it was in France at a museum.
That's right. Put it on a
100%.
pedestal
Yep,
and put
and
one of
there
those
you
little
go.
tags on it.
He found the intruder also killed a possum on the back patio by using a statue.
A little helpful,
Guy was
maybe.
productive with his time.
Yeah.
Not surprisingly, he
positive.
also discovered little baggies everywhere,
Oh.
which were probably
Yeah.
some kind of drugs.
Is that for the
Okay.
gum, Jeff?
Yes.
The little pieces of gum.
That's how it comes. The police are still investigating, and every day, Connor is finding more and more surprises.
He just has to keep calling. Okay, I got an update.
Yeah.
Yeah. I found another person.
Yeah.
This next laser story is out of Clarkstown, New York.
Ooh.
Over a month ago, an 83-year-old man crashed his car into a local bank around 2 p.m.
Whoa.
and went right through the front glass window.
No.
Thankfully, no one was hurt. And at the time, he told officers he thought the vehicle was in park, but accidentally hit the gas pedal, and that's what happened.
Oh,
Senior
geez.
citizens and a Lexus, you know?
Hey, and first learning drivers, okay?
Yeah.
Struggle's real.
Give her credit.
Fast forward to exactly 6 weeks later, the same
No.
83-year-old man crashed the same car into
no.
the same bank
What?
No
at the
way.
same time around 2 p.m. in the exact same spot.
Smash, smash,
Okay.
smash.
So it's on purpose?
No, Harold's back.
He's really
Yeah.
just old.
Luckily for the bank, the window hadn't been fixed yet. So this time he crashed into a temporary plywood wall.
Oh, that's fine.
And this is going to sound like deja vu, but he told the police he was steering into a parking spot when he thought he hit the brake, but
Darn.
hit the gas instead.
I wouldn't know why we'd want to question his driving abilities at this point.
The 83-year-old was not cited the first time around for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But the second time he was hit with 2 traffic violations. And as for the bank, they've already put another temporary plywood wall up.
Wait.
And if this isn't foreshadowing enough,
wait a minute.
You should probably know that in another 6 weeks, the second crash would be Friday, June 13th.
Oh, God.
Yes, that's Friday the 13th.
Why? I didn't know it's so hard to get your license taken away.
It's like hard to, believe me.
Well, when you're a sweet 83-year-old man, who would want to? Several people online are asking the family to consider taking this man's keys.
Yeah.
But one person joked that the bank should just give up and make that a drive-through lane.
Oh, I mean, my bank shut down the drive-through lane, and it is really a bummer.
Yeah.
You know?
This next laser story is out of Bed Bugs and Beyond. Airbnb isn't just about renting homes or a shed in the back of some weird family's house anymore. The tech company's rolling out an enormous overhaul of its offering, giving you the chance to have once-in-a-lifetime memories with your family and friends.
Cool.
Okay.
I love Airbnb. I use it all the time.
What does that mean? It ranges from the basic to the extraordinary.
What?
For example, on the celebrity front, they're offering a special day of playing football and eating barbecue with Kansas City quarterback Patrick Mahomes.
Whoa! That would be awesome.
Nuts.
Also up for grabs will be a day hanging backstage on tour with Sabrina Carpenter.
Wow.
I wonder if you get to wear lingerie too.
And
she brings you on stage.
if that doesn't get you going, how about an anime cosplay day with Megan Thee Stallion?
Sick.
So how do you get to hang with a celeb? It's being offered for $0.
Whoa.
However, it'll be a lottery system with only a few people being chosen for the exclusive events.
I would imagine.
You're not telling me that Patrick's taking the season off so he can hang with fans every day and fulfill his Airbnb quota?
You probably should. But if you don't look out with that, Airbnb says it's okay because they'll be launching all sorts of other experiences, including luxury massages, personal training sessions, and even a pastry making class in Paris.
Dude, I want the massage to be from a celebrity.
Oh,
like Bruno Mars is just...
I don't think they put the work in that you'd want.
Darn it.
Yeah. Bruno Mars would walk on your back and you're like, are you there, buddy? I don't know.
This next laser story is out of TV Town.
Thank you.
We talked about some new shows coming to the networks this fall, but this one, well, it's different. Because you may know who Tom Bergeron is, the previous host of Dancing with the Stars and America's Funniest Home Videos.
Oh, yeah.
Turns out he's finally returning to the dance floor.
Hey!
Actually, make that the ocean floor.
What?
Because coming soon, he'll be hosting a show on Discovery Channel Shark Week called Dancing with the Sharks. And it's exactly what the name implies. Expert divers and their shark partners will perform routines devised by a, quote, world-class underwater choreographer.
Ooh, and if you get eaten, you're eliminated? Is that how it works?
I haven't read the whole rule thing, but we are talking about real sharks, not Left Shark or Bob the Shark, although both of those would be awesome too.
That would be, yeah.
I hope there's a cage involved.
Left Shark can already dance. He was dancing with Katy Perry.
That's a good point.
Bergeron posted an Instagram video with the caption, "See you in a few months. It will be fantastic."
Hey,
His humor is still on point.
Oh,
you know,
man.
someone wrote that for him, too.
Yeah.
That makes me think of other animals I'd pay to watch dance, like this little guy.
Oh, yeah, that's not dancing, Jeff.
No, you're right. It's the sound of him doing the horizontal mambo with a mukluk. But YouTube took it down after too many complaints. You get the idea, though. That sound means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again, same time on Wednesday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.